Good morning. Yeah, so it is now day 42 of the vlog. Doing my sit-ups, and I am going to try this morning on my run to wear my new running top. I have put the bib on, and it's in one of those little slippery fish wallets. So yeah, looking forward to trying that. Hopefully it's not going to rain, it's going to affect anything. So yeah, it'd be interesting to just see if I get any looks or anything like that, really. I'm only going to do a short one because I've got to get to work, and I've got to get the train again. No ticket travel, thankfully. So hopefully, last week I remember I had to keep racing the train. Have got a little game today as well. There's always on my walks 2 cars that I always see, and I want to make a log today to see how many versions of this car I see today, because honestly, I'm sure you've seen them a lot as well, and I'll show you a picture of what they look like later. Went shopping last night, so I always like to treat myself every time there's a payday. What did I buy this time? It's actually not sport related, for a change. Wet Look styling gel, because my hair is starting finally to get long, and yeah, I quite like that wet look. And plus, I want an afro soon, so I might as well. I don't think it's going to work with an afro, so yeah, let's try that today. It was only £1, so I might treat myself to something else. I've got a piece of sport equipment in mind I'm thinking of. Anyway, finish my sit-ups, time for breakfast, and then let's go for a run. My favourite fruit, well, as you know, a few weeks ago I was eating like 6 oranges a day, 3 bananas, 3 apples, grapes, blueberries, everything. Literally, I was eating everything. I've even had 2 oranges this morning for breakfast. But I think at a push, I'd probably say my favourite fruit is watermelon, because it never goes off. It always seems to taste good. Or mango, watermelon or mango, because you don't have them every day. What an exciting conversation to have at 6:25. But yeah, I do like my fruit. Lots of fruit. Never tried a pear. That's another thing about me. I've never ever tried a proper pear. So maybe that'll be my favourite fruit in the future. In which there's one very popular food that I never ever eat, and I don't mind it melted, but I don't particularly like. I've never particularly liked it, and that's cheese. But I want to give it another try at some point. So I'm going to try a bit of cheese again, without it being melted on like a pizza or anything. I just want to see what it tastes like, because I haven't had it for years, mind you. But it seems like a perfect thing for my training at the moment. Something that's quite filling, high in protein, high in fat, and yeah, maybe I like it now. It's been a long time. I have got the bib on. It's a little bit wonky, I must admit, but the good thing of it being a big top, because it wasn't obviously something I bought, is it can go over top of this running coat. So yeah, hopefully, as I said, I don't think anyone's going to stop and scan my chest or anything this morning, but hopefully they do. But of course, I just want to see if people recognise it, and then maybe, as I always say, I seem to see the same people all the time. Hopefully someone might stop and ask me, and yeah, maybe have a little look at the names that are on the back as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this run this morning. Anyway, I've got to get back nice and quickly, because as I said earlier, I was late for the train last week. So let's get going. Headphones are going in. Time for my run. So yeah, just 11k into my run now. A few k to go. So it's going to be 8 miles by the end. Probably wondering where I am. I filmed myself in the toilet because it's so windy and I don't think you'll be able to hear me. But the numbers stayed on. I've had a few people stare. That's probably because I'm really staring at them, just to make sure that people are noticing it. So yeah, it stayed on. The wind hasn't damaged it too much. Time to get back now, and I want my black coffee as usual. Yeah, head to the train station now. Obviously, as you may have just seen, I had to leave a review. I got a text to say, can you review your customer service experience from the other day? Obviously, that phone call I had with the lady from Southern, who I said was brilliant. So obviously, I've given her a great review. And yeah, it kind of reminded me when I was in my first sort of jobs as a sports coach and receptionist, where I was working on holiday parks, we really had to, or it was really important to get good TripAdvisor reviews as much as you could. And they'd always be forwarded on to you as well if, you had a good one. I was obsessed with it. I was always checking to see if I had any. But I thought I'd share a few of my favourite ones, because Yeah, apparently I did some very, very good work involving an oven. So, yeah, I'll send the screenshots now and then I'll talk about them individually. I'm not going to lie, I think I smell amazing today. I've got my favourite spray on and yeah, I can really smell it kicking up from my coat. Called London2Brighton, for anyone that's wondering. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. I think I might need it though, because it's just about that time again. It's Friday. Let's go up the hill and I'm nearly there. Anyway, yes, the first review just saw Harry the Activity Lad. I like that one because they were a group of university students and they absolutely loved it. They were really sporty. They just came for a good time, really. And I think the reason I find it funny is I've never been called a lad. I'm not the sort of person that, you define as a lad. I always think of a lad as a person who might go to, clubs and go drinking and, yeah, just be a little bit free-spirited. And, yeah, as you've seen, I'm certainly frequently more different from that. But, again, it's just nice that people have spent the time to leave you a review like that. And as I said, if you can help someone have a great holiday and be a part of it, makes you feel good. So, yeah, that was one of my favourite ones. What a lad. It was where it says that I made a grumpy tween very happy during my sports sessions. I've never heard of tween before as well, so yeah, let's have a look and find out what tween is. I'm assuming it's like a young teenager, that's what I'm going to assume, rather than like an 18, 19-year-old, but let's find out. Is it a real word? Next review, I kind of really want to give a special mention to these two. So it's from Louise and Nell, and Louise, I'm obviously still in contact with on LinkedIn as you've been reacting to my videos. So I'm hoping you're watching these as well. And obviously, I just want to say thank you because you've given me numerous reviews on TripAdvisor over the years, and it's nice to have built a friendship with people through coming on holiday. And as I said, I absolutely love doing football at the time, with all of your family and all the other things as well. So yeah, thank you for those reviews over the years. I'm already out of breath and it's barely even gone on the incline yet. Oh, I blame the bag. One which I'm hoping is going to distract me as I walk up this hill, so apologies for that breath. It was actually a negative review. They gave 3 out of 5 stars, but of course all 3 stars because of me, as you saw. I actually don't remember this family, but apparently they'd had a few issues with food and stuff, but obviously they had to move accommodation and all things like that. But yeah, I always prided myself on good customer service and being polite on the phone. But one thing I've never been is good at fixing ovens. So I assume this was when I was in reception, and I must have put a job on for someone to go around there and fix the oven. But it reads like I fixed it. So yeah, if you do have a broken oven at home, I'm not recommending myself. Honestly, I'll make it worse, as you've seen with some of the dodgy dinners. Keep me away from anything food related. Car game I had in mind today. We're only going to do one car actually today, and the rule is it has to be stationary because I'm just not going to have time to get my phone out and basically log everyone. But I want to see if we can find at least 10 between this job, which I've just finished, and going to the next place I'm going to. 10 stationary Fiat 500s. See if we can find 10 or more, and I don't reckon that'll take long because they are everywhere. So that's my thing I'm looking out for now. 10 Fiat 500s. Let's see how many we can find. Another one. Another one over there. 7, 8. usual tree, wrapping my lunch. There's a pigeon that keeps following me. It's like the bat bird. I keep dropping the trowel mix some crisps, but I think I've scared it off for now. Yeah, it's really windy, really windy. So I'm struggling to hold on to all the bags at the minute. The weird thing I've got in here today, so you know, because I've got like laser bags, I've got a mini cricket bat as well. So yeah, it's just another thing to add to the weird list of stuff. But yeah, time to head to the next bit of work, and I might go and find a field, because I might do a bit of a GPS shape in the meantime. Let's see. So I managed to count 9, so I was 1 off the magic number of 10, so 9 Fiat 500s on the way from my first place of work to my second place of work. The shape I was trying to make on the field a minute ago was basically a plus symbol. Yeah, sort of looks like a plus, depends what way you look at it really. Certainly not as good as my one yesterday. But the reason I was doing that was essentially because, you may have noticed it a minute ago when I was getting the cricket bat, but my foot's been rubbing a little bit today. Well, I've been running on an uneven field, so I look nice dripping. Still warmer today, but it still just doesn't stop dripping. But I've got a little first aid kit, which of course I might need something like that. It was on the kit list for the event. So yeah, I might show you what's in a first aid kit for those that haven't seen a first aid kit before. And yeah, just sort of maybe have a little go with testing some of it, because some of it may come in use. Particularly, I've got loads of K-tape basically for strapping, so if I need to strap my knee or something, I can show you. I did some of this on my university course, so maybe some of the old tape I've got, we can have a practice at strapping a knee and strapping an elbow. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be in some of the future vlogs very soon. Got in from work. It's finally the weekend, and I'm going to head to the gym in a minute. Had an apple and an orange. And I was just having a look. I've done 38,000 steps so far. So yeah, I think I might just do weights. I'm just sitting here, just resting for a bit. It's amazing how much you can do just playing football with people. It for today. Gym done, work done. It's now the weekend. As I said, off to London tomorrow, so I'm hoping you can look forward to that one. Essentially, it's going to be a bit of a rest day. I've done 44,000 steps today, so I've done quite a lot, but I may get up early to do a run, we'll see. But most importantly, presentation is incredible ever. Eggs, sardines, cucumber, tomatoes, brown sauce, chili sauce. And I've got my little supplements and my turmeric tea. So yeah, very much looking forward to this. Hope you've enjoyed this one today anyway, and I'll catch you later.